I think the values that connect Americans are freedom of expression, freedom of speech, the right to privacy, things in the Bill of Rights that actually a lot of us aren't really aware of, but there are a lot of people out there fighting for it and trying to educate people on their rights.
What do Americans stand for? Hard work.
Our pursuit of happiness and freedom and the ability to live together as one.
When you have freedom, it's not just the freedom to be right or the freedom to exercise what you think is right, but it's also the freedom that let other people be wrong. Because otherwise, we'd all be pushing for what we think is right, and then that's kind of where we butt heads.
One of the only things that really links all of us together in America really is just our ability to think for what we believe in and do everything a little bit differently.
I think most Americans try their hardest, but we're not perfect, so we continue to make mistakes. But I think every day you get up and you try to live those values.
You know, we're all Americans first, and then we can be proud of our heritage and stuff like that and our individuality, but we all need to be Americans first.
I guess I would just say doing the right thing. You know, I think having a conscience, believing in what you're doing is the right thing to do. It's the good of the people. You're not hurting people, you're not harming anyone or harming anything. I think most of us probably have that within us. I think that's a good part of who we are as Americans.
Doing the right thing is what I believe sort of is the anchoring point, that Americans know what's right and what's wrong, and that's their guiding post of almost any action they take, and that's how we should apply everything we do to policy or any action or choice we make.
Well, I think the fundamental value that connects us as Americans is the value of hope and the promise of opportunity, that we can all achieve great things if we put our hearts and our minds into it. That is something that, regardless of where you come from, whether you're an immigrant, whether you're a Native American or fourth, fifth generation American from any part of the world that originally brought you to this country, that is one of the common threads that we all share in this country, and that is the fundamental belief that through the promise of hope and opportunity, we can achieve great things in this country, both individually and collectively.